Hi Year 1, Mrs Thorne and I are so sorry we can't be in school with you for the time being, but the most important thing is that we're all safe. So for the next few weeks we're going to be doing lots of fun learning at home. Now I'm sure you're going to show your mummies and daddies just how amazing you are at all the stuff that we learn about in school, and you're going to show them how much fun it is too. So I'm going to start with a very quick lesson, which we always do after a weekend or the holidays. Now, the first thing we do after the weekend or our holidays is we write about it, because it's so easy to write about something that we know so well. So the first thing we need to do is write our title. So our title goes at the top in the middle, and usually it's our title is My Weekend, but today, because we're going to write about our holidays, we're going to write My Holidays. Okay, so you're going to have a go at that, and then after we've written our title, we like to leave a line and then start on the next line down. And today Mrs Thorne and I aren't going to give you a sentence to copy from the board. First of all, you're going to think of your sentences all by yourself, and you're going to write about what you've been doing in the holidays. Now, we've all been at home for all the holidays, so there might not be that many things that you've done, but that's fine, because you could write about any Christmas presents you got. Maybe you played some fun games on New Year's Eve. Maybe you've been to the park. Maybe you've gone for some lovely walks. There are lots of things I'm sure you've still done whilst you've been at home over the holidays. Okay, so when you do your writing, remember we always have to follow those 4 rules of sentence writing, don't we? So wonder if we can remember those rules. So the first rule is what our sentence has to begin with. Can anybody remember what our sentence has to begin with? Yes, it has to begin with a capital letter. So every sentence has to begin with a capital letter, not just the first one. Okay, every sentence. Then, what's our second rule? Our second rule, after every word we have to have a finger space. That's right, after every word we have to have a finger space. Okay, the third rule, what does our sentence need to end with? What comes at the end of a sentence? Yes, that's right, it's a full stop, or maybe an exclamation mark or a question mark. We've been using lots of full stops. Do we want to see big cannonballs? No cannonballs. Lovely little dot full stops, okay? We will see them, I promise. Okay, so that's 3 rules, and then we've got one more rule which is really important, and that is that our sentence has to make sense. So we need to show our mummies and daddies how we make sure we include all those 4 rules in our sentences. Well, the first thing we do is we think of our sentence in our head, and we make sure our sentence makes sense in our head even before we pick up our pencil. So I'm going to think about my first sentence, and I think my first sentence is going to be, in the holidays, I had a lot of fun. In the holidays, I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I think that sentence makes sense. In the holidays, I had a lot of fun. Okay, now I'm going to say it a few times just so that it's in my head and I don't forget it when I write it. So, in the holidays, I had a lot of fun. In the holidays, I had a lot of fun. In the holidays, I had a lot of fun. 9 words. In the holidays, I had a lot of fun. Okay, it's ready in my head. Now I can start to write it. So, in the holidays, in would need to have a capital letter, wouldn't it? A nice big capital letter. Remember, don't want any of those teeny weeny capital letters. They're a bit the opposite of full stops. Full stops need to be small. Capital letters need to be big. So, in the holidays, I had a lot of fun. I put a nice big capital I at the beginning, and when I get to the end and I've written fun, I must put a full stop, because that means my sentence is done. Now, extra brownie points if you can remember what you do once you've written your sentence that you've just had in your head and now put on your paper. Yes, the next thing you need to do is to read your sentence back so that you know it definitely makes sense. And only then do you start writing your next sentence, which again you put in your head, you say it over and over, you know it's okay, and then you write it down. And because it's another new sentence, you need to put another capital letter. Remember, put those capital letters at the beginning of every sentence. And that's about it for your first English lesson of this week, your holiday writing. And Mrs. Thorne and I cannot wait to read about the things that you've been getting up to. Now, if you'd like an extra challenge, you could try to add some adjectives into your sentences. Or you could try to make your sentences more interesting by using the conjunction and. Don't worry about those things if you're not quite ready for a challenge, but we will all be ready soon, I'm sure. Okay, that's about it for today. So enjoy your writing, show your mummies and daddies how amazing you are at following those 4 rules. They might have learnt a little bit themselves, and we can't wait to see some of your work, and we can't wait to see some of you on a call at some point, which we will be arranging very soon. Okay, stay safe everybody, and we'll see you soon, but bye for now.